Thank you. Additional new business. Yep. Alderman Cantor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just wanted to know, did everyone receive their Wheel of Power and Privilege? Okay. This was distributed at the McLaughlin School, and it was also distributed to the teachers on March 17th. I spoke at the school board meeting the other day that I'm completely offended by this, and I would like you all, if you would please, do this homework. I think it's really, really important because once someone reached out to me, actually, let me circle back to when I asked a simple question to Dr. Jen Schmiel if her policies for the school board, for the school district aligned with the presidential executive orders. And what she said to us was, yes, they do. So I was like, okay, I believed her. I was a little stumped because I knew there was a diversity, equity, and inclusion director. So a few days later, she changed the title, and that was one lie that she said that we aligned with it, but we really didn't. And then came the Wheel of Power and Privilege, which if you look here and if you do your homework, which I really hope you will, because all the teachers had to do this. And when I asked that question, I got a phone call the next day, and this woman said, DEI is alive and well in Manchester, and it's completely offensive, and it divides us up, and I can't even release it because I don't want anyone to hear her voice, because for me, I'm gonna always protect the whistleblower. This is unacceptable to be lied to, and I would like to know where is the accountability with the superintendent and all the people that choose to stay silent, because when we stay silent, we're part of the problem. And when I spoke the other day, I went to Beach Street School, went to Webster School, one of the Brown kids in school, and there's so much more diversity, more than ever. So why are we dividing each other up, is my question. And where is the accountability from the school department? And do you think this is okay?
Your Honor? No. I mean, I've made repeated comments publicly to that effect. It was in the Union Leader. It was in the New Hampshire Journal. I was on WFEA. There's an investigation ongoing, so I can't speak to the teacher who made the error in putting out this documentation, so I can't speak to that. But the timeline there, the teaching position was changed in February prior to March when this occurred. So that language was made prior to any questions arising to ensure that the school district was in compliance with the directive. What happened that day was a mistake and should not have happened, and I've been very clear about that I don't support what happened, that it should never have happened, and that it shouldn't happen again. I can't comment beyond that because there's an investigation that's ongoing.
Do you support the teacher training?
No, I don't.
Because that happened in March. That happened March 17th.
I've been very clear of where I stand on this. I am one position on the school board, but I've been very clear my position on this in any of the interviews where I've been asked, tonight when I've been asked, previously when I've been asked on the radio, previously when I've been asked by the Union Leader, previously when I've been asked by the New Hampshire Journal.
Yeah, but you chose not to deal with it prior to this, with the policies.
Okay. Alderman Long.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, my understanding is the court deemed something with DEI.
There's an injunction
with
right now.
respect to the education, so that's being challenged right now. I know first of all, I don't think Superintendent Shamil lied, as the mayor said. That happened in February that they changed the DEI because of what was sent down from the Department of Education, New Hampshire. The fact that it wasn't taken off the webpage was the issue. I don't know how that works in the school district. So I don't believe the school district lied.